It is a real honor to introduce the recipient of our next award, the Rabbi Morton Pomerantz Veteran of the Year Award. And it's going to a gentleman who has a pretty lengthy resume, longer than even the program that Phil put together here. And not only is he a decorated colonel who served honorably in the armed forces, not only is he a warrior that served in the battlefields of Afghanistan and Iraq, but if you want to see a real war, all you have to do is run for office in Queens as a Republican, because you have people shooting at you from every possible side. And that's why we're really honored to be in a position to honor Colonel Thomas Sullivan, and even more honored by the fact that he's escorted to the dais by World War II veteran Lieutenant Colonel John Peterkin. And as they make their way up here, you're going to hear Mansions of the Lord, which is going to play in honor of our fallen U.S. military heroes, including the two that we just lost in Afghanistan.
When I received a call from our president about the introduction of Colonel Sullivan, and I said to him, I know Colonel Sullivan. I met him many years ago. We've been in the same unit, the 7-7 Infantry Division. And I watched him mature from a second lieutenant to a full colonel. And he's never stopped moving. He has been one of the limelights of our unit. He has portrayed what every military person is destined to portray. And I said to myself, he has so many attributes. What can I say to let people know how much he's contributed to our country and to the military and to his civilian life? He's both a banker and a consultant, a financial consultant. He's also very prominent when it comes to the young people within our unit. He's always in the forefront of doing everything. He served 2 combat tours, one in Afghanistan and one in Iraq. And he's come back and been a leader in our military community and in our civilian community. And now that he's beginning to run for public office, he would be one of the best people that I know of for both civilian or military. And we need people in office who has an insight on both the military and also the civilian side. And this is a young man who has that. And I'm proud to say that I've known him for over 30 years.
How do you follow the drill sergeant? He was up there before. Very honored to be here today, and when I found out Mr. Peterkin was going to introduce me on Friday night when he called, I was in Kansas, and he says, well, aren't you coming to the dinner on Sunday? I said, I will be there one way or the other. I'm very proud of my 26 years of military service, and I've been blessed. And I've been blessed to recently find out that they're going to have me for another 2 years. Family's not that happy, but, you know, we're all happy. to be honest with you. When I was growing up in a very small block in Queens, in Breezy Point in the Rockaways, very much a summer community in the 70s, there was a World War I veteran on the block, Mr. Scheck, Mr. Harold Scheck. He was a towering man of about 6'7", 6'8". And on Memorial Day, he would host the other veterans, Mr. Bill Fulham, World War II, Omaha Beach, Mr. Pat McGalley, Battle of Bastogne, Mr. Mastroder, fought in the Sicily campaign, and we would all go to Mr. Mastroder's house, all the kids in the block, the neighborhood, and watch Mr. Scheck bring the flag down from half-mast down and raise it back up to the top. That was the influence that I had as a 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old in my community. And my father had always said that these are great people, treat them with great respect and dignity. I didn't know exactly what he meant back then. But through my 26 years of service, I've learned to respect all my veterans, especially for the service. This is why I serve the people like Colonel John Peterkin. And this is why I continue to serve. And while I was campaigning, I told the community, I served my country, now I want to serve the broader community, and I hope to do that someday with your support. And this is a tremendous showing tonight. You know, I can tell you this, Republicans are patriots. They are proud patriots. I wish I could say this. I wish I could say the same for some of this younger generation out there, or some of the Democrats out there who don't honor it. You know, we wear it proudly. You wear your Republican proudness out there, and we should be. And you're right. Running in Queens was tough. The difference between serving in Iraq and Afghanistan and Queens is that I got hostile fire pay in Iraq and Afghanistan. I didn't get that in Queens. But it's all good. And thank you very much for this great honor, and I look forward to being here in the future. Thank you.
Let's give it up again for Colonel Sullivan and Colonel Peterkin. All right.